Raptors are out of Toronto and into an interconference game. This is 2K Sports bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan calling the action with my broadcast partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Here are the five for the Raptors. Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Tyler Hansbrough, and it's Ross in at the small forward. Well, you look at the numbers for the Warriors last season, their offense revolved around Steph Curry, and no surprise.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Kevin. The numbers were staggering. I mean, with Curry on the floor, they were right at the top of the league in offensive efficiency. And when he sat down, they were the worst. And a lot was on his shoulders, and he carried that burden well.
And he gets it to go.
Quick hands on the steal, quick feet on the break.
Costly mistake to fork that ball over and then not get back on D.
Kicks to DeRozan. Back to Lowry. Steph Curry with the rebound.
And Curry not just a factor offensively with his scoring, of course, but driving, making plays for others. And I think the departure of Jarrett Jack really allowed Curry to take on a larger playmaking role. And he showed he was ready for that. Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know, I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Hansbrough setting the pick for Lowry. Passes it to Hansbrough. Thompson against DeRozan. He feeds it to Hansbrough. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Curry.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
So timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
We talk about all of the gaudy numbers for Curry last season. Extremely impressive offensively. But there's one number he'd like to cut down on, and that's the turnovers. Second most in the league last season. And he'd be the first to tell you he knows he can do better, and I'm confident he will.
Now here's DeRozan. Looking to end the run, and Thompson sends it back.
Still looking for that first bucket here to start the game.
Curry against Lowry. Fires from 14, and play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Well, he was boxed out, and when that happens, you know, at some point you have to just turn and get back defensively. That time he went right over the top.
Yeah, but you go straight on the top of another player's back, that's going to be a foul call every time.
And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
That's a big basket. You don't want to let the game get away from you right off the bat.
Thompson for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
Early on last year, the Warriors showed that they were going to be a team to make the postseason in the West. Couldn't get the home court advantage, though, and that kind of hurt them.
Yeah, it did. And as dangerous as their team is in the playoffs with the shooting ability they have, they're much better if they could have gotten that extra game at Oracle Arena.
Ross, that's good.
And a lot of times his first quarter seems to dictate how big of a role he plays later on, and he's off to the good start.
The 3 from Barnes, that's good. Barnes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
Curry against Lowry. Now here's Ross.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there. He has not missed yet. 4 for 4 in this first quarter.
Setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Lee comes in for Harrison Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. A new group in now for the Raptors. Johnson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Patterson comes in for Hansbrough. Johnson, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. And it's Williams in for DeMar DeRozan. And Lowry gets it to go. 46 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Livingston, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
And Lowry gets double-teamed. Williams attacking. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school, just physical play in the paint, dominating.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Bogut. Barnes comes in for Lee. Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Vasquez can't get it to go. Now Green. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Now here's Curry. Got it off in time. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Well, now that we can see the replay, it looks like he did get the shot off in time. It looked that way to me originally, and that's the call we should see here.
You're right. I think he got it off, but anytime it's as close a call as that was, in a big situation like this, it's always smart to take a closer look.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Warriors ahead, up. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Harrison Barnes is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Curry in at the point. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
James Johnson out of Wake Forest, drafted 16th by the Bulls back in 2009. He bounced around the league, spent some time in the D-League, but found his niche last season as a valued bench contributor for the Grizzlies.
Warriors leading by 18. It's stolen by Vasquez. On the wing, Johnson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Vasquez passes to Williams. Vasquez dishes to Johnson. Knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. Up top, Curry. He's guarded by Williams. Barnes kicks to Thompson. And it's Golden State with another.
And Johnson, you know, really embracing the defensive culture in Memphis, and impressive rate of blocked shots for a wing player he has, and Coach Yeager said his energy was really infectious.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, gentlemen, Stephen Curry, arguably the league's best perimeter shooter. Curry said, "I love everything about shooting, but mostly that perfect form when your body is in rhythm from the time you plant your feet to the time you release the ball. Everything is smooth and calm. It moves through you like a wave. It's a beautiful thing." Kevin, no doubt.
It is indeed. Thanks, Doris. And it's a completely new group for Toronto. No good from Valanciunas. James Johnson had said earlier in his career he might have taken things for granted. But Steve, he's found that now for his own motivation.
Yeah, spending time in the D-League will give you perspective. You know, he's also had a son. Now he stays in the gym all day, really appreciating this opportunity.
Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Lee comes in for Andre Iguodala. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball, just having their way down low.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points, I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
Feeds to DeRozan. Shot off the screen. Barnes grabs the miss.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
That is good.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
But they get it back. Lead. Again, Golden State. Here is Lowry. 6 points for him. To the paint. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass. David Lee, very light on his feet for a big man. Played tennis until age 12, and that may have contributed to his mobility. But he can really move around the floor for a big man.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Lee. Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Now DeRozan. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Ross on the wing. Back to DeRozan. 5 on the clock. Makes it off the glass.
And David Lee, tremendous feet and excellent hands for a big guy. Really good touch catching and finishing around the rim. Either hand. He's really an adept finisher, whether off the pass or on an offensive rebound.
Curry outside, and another three for Golden State.
Now he's starting to pick up from what he accomplished in the first quarter, where he made 3 of his 3-point attempts.
Lowry kicks to Ross. Outside Lowry. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Curry. Green up on top. Thompson for the triple. That's good. Thompson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
For Toronto, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. The shot and game clock separated by 4. DeRozan passes to Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Hansbrough. And it's Curry with the rebound. Curry's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Oh, look out.
Oh, that's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man, a dominating first. Welcome back, everybody. 3rd quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Toronto right now, Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. Terrence Ross is out there with Tyler Hansbrough, and it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
For years, the Raptors had been a doormat for a lot of teams out west. An easy win, but last year they were one of the best teams in the East when it came to playing against the West.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing.